created you with anyway?
This is called King Solomon, but it's under King Solomon 3 because this is my third time doing it. Alright, it goes like this. I'm forced to sleep. I'd hurt your knees, not your wife's my dick, but of course you plead. It might get a little thick if you make a poem with me. That's if you don't get hit for trying to scorn my tease. If you want to get it, bitch, then start a war with me. If you think I'm talking shit, then they wouldn't warn you at least. But you can't tell me there ain't a difference from the whores that you seen. You couldn't even notice, so be sure that she leave. It isn't like she heard us, you're just short and you're weak. So don't even disturb us, let me shorten your speech. Unless you want to give me more bluffs about how you performed in the sheets. Yeah, I know you're tough, now let me lower my streets. Before you come up, if you want to get closer to me. I'm sure that you might stump, but you might worsen your feet. While I'm holding my blunt, I'll exhale the smoke as she leaves. If I told you once, it's enough to know it is such. If I have to tell you twice, you shouldn't have the peace of mind. If you lost your sight, you can have a little peace of mind. If you can't sleep at night, then it's not just your conscience that ain't letting you slide. I bet there was a time you thought you were ahead of the game, where no one in life has even said it the same. Now you look like a pet and it ain't the fame. You was holding your cred, but I can't feel the pain. When you had everything still to gain, said you ain't won, couldn't even feel your name. My grandpa would use a bullet just to kill the brain. I hand someone to pull it, but I still contend. Matters of life in the fight is not pretend. As such, for my right, it's been a night to get. I ain't gonna sit here idly and blame it on my request. You need to just sit there to find me and let time digest. The reason I'd go blindly is because I've got time to stretch. So if I fuck up once, that's just a time for rest. If I told you once, it's enough to know what is such. If I've got to tell you twice, then you shouldn't have the peace of mind. If you've lost your sight, you can have a little peace of mind. If you can't sleep at night, then it's not just your conscience that ain't letting it slide. If I were you, I wouldn't even speak. You said all except the piss from your leak. I bet you were pissed she wouldn't see. I can't wait to see if you do it to me. Your lips ain't gonna be touched by the skin of my cheek. I bet it's a rush to pick up your teeth. I know. How can you love something when it'll leave? But I ain't gonna worry about the shit that'll be. There's an intermediary, if one in me. I ain't your father, nigga, if it isn't seen. But if there's a future, you might wanna stick up for or listen to me. Because it was a girl, now how comfortable can you be? If and when on earth, yo, I just need to breathe. If I told you once, it's enough to know what is such. If I have to tell you twice, then you shouldn't have the peace of mind. If you lost your sight, you can have a little peace of mind. If you can't sleep at night, then it's not just the conscience that ain't letting you slide.